All right. So we have a very, very simple strategy. The very number one strategy in the whole world. Every other person copied one thing or another from this strategy. I can say it categorically clear. Because this strategy was born of God, or is born of God. That's why others are copying. We are not angry at them. They should enjoy. So you that is the full beneficiary of the strategy should be earning every day from the market with this strategy. So the number one thing in the strategy is the strength of the currencies. And we are so blessed to have the very, very best. There are a lot of other places you could look up for strength of currencies, but I can tell you, they are not anything close to this. And sometimes those websites can have glitches and you don't know, and it will affect your trade. So that being said, when you open your Newton index, everybody that is in NextGen has access to Newton index. It's your package that determines how long you now have access to it. So one will tell you do the 1K, 2K, 5 package. You know why? Because it gives you a longer access. 5K package, the best. It gives you a whole year access. 2005 package gives you 6 months. 1,000 gives you 3 months. Anything less, I don't even want to mention, because those ones is literally too short. Like 500 is just a month. Before you even understand what Newton index is, your 1 month has gone. Except you already have some experience in trading. So everybody needs it, whether you're an experienced trader, you can talk all the things you can talk. You can say, oh, I'm a price action trader. Oh, I do supply and demand. I do market maker. Whatever you do, it boils down to two things. The volume of money in the market and the strength of the currencies. Those are the things that control whether it's your price action, they are the things that control it. Is your market maker, they are the ones that control it. Is your whatever name you call it. ICM, in this trading environment, there are a lot of jargons that if you don't take time, you get so lost. And you don't even know that what you know is way better. So this is very key, very powerful. And access to it is indispensable. It is. So these are the strength of the currencies. That's all these are. So anyone in green shows strength. Anyone in red shows weakness. So the higher the number in green, the stronger the currency. The lesser the number in red, the weaker the currency. So when you merge two currencies, when you see two currencies, and every time, that's why it's called a currency pair, because it's two. When the strong one is the one in front, I'm using some basic language now. I don't want to go deep so that all the new people wouldn't be confused. Like in this case, we are talking about GBP USD. GBP is the very first currency, then USD is behind it. So when you see the one in front is green, is 1 and above, preferably 2.8 and above. And you see the one behind is minus, is on red, minus 1.5 and below. And I hope you remember your decimal figures, that minus 1 is bigger than minus 2. I hope you remember, so that you don't see minus 2, you say, ah. So when you see, like in GBP USD, strong one in front, weak one behind, is going to buy. That's number one thing about this strategy. If you see it in the reverse, like USD JPY, USD is in front, minus 2.25. JPY is behind, plus 2.71. So GBP USD, sorry, USD JPY. Don't answer if I don't call your name. USD JPY. Nwachukwu Temple, USD JPY. Is it gonna be sell or buy? Quickly. USD JPY. Is this gonna be a sell or a buy? Put it on the chart, please. Nwachukwu Temple, are you there? Don't be scared. I'm not your headmaster. I won't flog you. Just answer. You just joined. That doesn't mean anything. You've been coming to this class over and over. I said, looking at the currency strength, USD is minus 2. Minus 2.36. JPY is plus 2.62. Looking at the strength of these two currencies, USD JPY, will it buy or sell? Good, you got it. That's what I'm talking about. So when were you saying you're just coming in? Okay. So now that we know that USD JPY is going to sell, where do we sell it from? Remember, we'll buy from support and we'll sell from resistance. Okay. And another beautiful thing, this indicator, you might have to, for those of you that are quite new, you can add it, delete the other one that was here and add it. That's the name, CM Super Guppy. It kind of give you, like when you look now, you will see that all the strings are red. When you see all the strings red, it shows you that this is, you should look for sell. You should look for sell opportunities right here. If you look at the strings, it's green, like here, you can see it's green. And candles are above the string. You're looking for buy opportunities. Okay. So where do you get, when do you buy or sell? When is the best time to buy or sell? We are looking at USD JPY. We say that gives us the best opportunity. Okay. So we buy from the resistance. I've already marked up these lines. So I would delete it and do a fresh one for the sake of this class, because I want everyone to learn this so that on your own, you can be going into this market and be making money. The essence of being here is to learn this skill. Yes, we might give you fish, but that's just to feed you. The ultimate is for you to learn to fish and also teach others. So there's a simple way I do this. There are a lot of ways you can. But I'll show you the simplest way that you will still get the same result. All right. So And see, this gentleman has been dropping ever since he gave us a lesson here. Remember, we entered here. Can you remember? 77797. Somewhere around here. Yeah, 797, if you remember. It pushed up, came down. It didn't completely give us that drop in 5 minutes, but it kept dropping. So what really happened? For this particular trade, I would say we didn't do badly. Because if you even look at the candle that dropped, it was the hourly candle. But sometimes the market will choose what it wants to do. Sometimes. So it gave us a lesson. And I made a mistake here. I would have called a sell here, I called a buy. And I saw it very late. And I know some of you entered buy. I know, but some that knew a bit about this entered sell. That's why I'm teaching today, so that peradventure somebody that is calling it make a mistake, you can see it. I saw it 2 minutes after, and I know a lot of people have entered. So I didn't want to start sounding like we are just, it was a mistake. I wanted to paste sell, I put buy. So it sold. For those that have some experience and took sell, they cleared. All right. Then the other one was GU. GU did some stunts. Those that entered late cleared, but those that entered when I called it like myself, I didn't clear. So I'm taking it as also a lesson. So 3 lessons today. And we are done for the day. For me, I'm done. Even if I see a golden opportunity, I've hit my max loss percentage. So I'm not trading anything again today, which is 5%. So you must have a percentage of how much will I lose max and I'll stop trading. And I also have a percentage of how much will I win max and I stop trading. That way you'll be able to protect yourself. So talking about the second thing, which is getting the right support or resistance. So for all my new people, follow me here. I know they already, all of you that have been here 3 months, 6 months, a year plus, you know what I want to do. So you go to this tab. These are different times for different candles, time frame for different candles. So you start with the daily. You click on that D. All right, sometimes it looks scattered like this a bit. So you click on this. Look at the right where the numbers are. Let me close this up. All right. So when you look here, you click, hold, and push it down so that you can see the candles. You click, hold, push it down. You can see. You want to push it up, awesome. Okay. So with this, you can see that on the major trend, USD JPY is on a downtrend, but on the minor trend is on an uptrend. Okay. If you're in doubt, you put this gentleman. This is showing you that it's on a downtrend, but now it's in a bit of a consolidation. When you see the gray lines, is a consolidation. So that is on the daily. So it's on a downtrend on the daily and want to sell. That means we are in line with the trend. So what do you do? On the very last candle, you put one horizontal line on the peak. On the very tip of the wick, the very tip up. And then you can make the line any color you desire. I prefer black for my daily. Then you put at the bottom, okay? Write it down, the very last candle. You put a horizontal line at the wick, on the upside, and the wick at the bottom side. So on the upside is the resistance, Downside is the support. Okay. The candle following, you also put at the wick down and at the wick up. And that's not all. You put on the body. Body is this thicker part. Can you see this thicker part that is greenish? That's the body. Same thing, the red one, the thicker part, but we don't put on this one on the body. You don't put on the last candle, put on the one before the last, okay? Very simple. And you see what will happen when we get in the market with these to trade. Okay. So we are done at the daily. The next we'll click on this and look for 4 hours. On 4 hours is looking a bit of an uptrendish. Yeah. Can see it's on above the line. And the strings are green. So in the 4-hour time frame, you do the exact same thing. The very last candle you put at the wick up. Okay. Make it another color if you choose, or leave it the same color as that. And you put at the wick down. But you can see the downside of the wick has already been captured by this black line of the day. So I wouldn't want to put any other thing there. Okay. You come the next candle, wick down, wick up, which is the resistance and support. Body up, resistance. Body down, support. All right. You go to 1 hour and do the exact same thing. Very simple. The last candle on the 1 hour, you capture the wick down and the wick up. Down is already captured. Up, we do it another color. All right. The following one, wick up is already captured. Then we'll come to wick on the downside. Okay. Body up is already captured. We'll come to the body on the lower side. And once we've done this, we are good. We are good. So we go to 5 minutes. That is where you see it very clear to take the entry. Good. Good, good, good. So this is coming to us. It's coming to the area we'll click sell. So how do you know the right area? You know the right, you can see there are a lot of lines. You say, is it this? Is it this? Is it this? How do you know the right one? The right one, if you are new, is the one that is around when you can see this indicator, it's called a stochastic. You can see the black line. When this black line is at the red, and the black line of the RSI is also at the red, like what you can see now, here and here. You can take this trade right now for a sell, or you can wait for the close of this candle for it to hit this upper area. Let's say it pushes up. It has about another 1 minute to close. You can see, where am I seeing it here? Each candle represents 5 minutes. So you can wait. Already the stochastic is there, RSI is there. You can take this now for 5 minutes. You wouldn't be wrong. But if you want to have a much more precise entry, you wait for either this blue line or the pink line. Let me shade that area for some of you that might be asking, which of the blues, which of the pinks? What's happening? All right, it's coming there. Beautiful. Beautiful. So it's almost at that line that I talked about. That's at 136176. Stochastic is there, RSI is there. So you can take this for 5 minutes. You are not wrong. If it chooses not to go your way, nothing wrong. You did the right thing. Not every trade will go your way. But know that if you follow these simple 4 steps, 80 to 90% will go your way. So did anybody take it? If you did, you should, is already going into profit. Can see it? Simple. You know, I always tell people in trading, there's no perfect setup. That's why we always tell you proper risk management, 1 to 2%. 1 to 2%. But from our experience, most of our trades go into profit, over 80%. Really, in trading, what you need is like about 60 to 70% to be profitable over time. But you have 80, phenomenal. 90, incredible. So this is exactly this strategy. The very last one is timing. And that will be playing out in the next 5 minutes. What is timing? There are particular times, because this is time-based trading. Though you can still use this same strategy for your MT4 trading. And that I might be showing next week, how you can do it. You can use it for MT4 trading. So what could be happening now? You can see it's pushing up. You might be wondering, oh, I took the trade. And last minute, it pushed up and I lost the trade. What could be happening? Stochastic is there, RSI is there, that's the resistance. Let's look at the strength to see if there's a change. Because sometimes there could be a slight change in the strength. Why are you buffering too much? All right, so you might be wondering, so what happened? I took the trade and I didn't clear the trade. What happened? No problem, nothing happened. There's a last factor that we put in this trade called timing. There are particular times in the day that we've observed that once these candles hit that time, they usually go in the direction of the trend, most times. Most times, as long as the stochastic and RSI is at the right area and the candle has gotten in the region of the support or resistance, most times when it gets to those areas, it will react. So we are approaching one of those times, which is the 45 minutes. So we have about 1 minute, 17 seconds to 45 minutes. That's the time this candle will close. So immediately it's hitting 12:45. For this particular trade, it will be everything has set up. The strength is in alignment. The support and resistance is intact. Stochastic and RSI is there. Timing is there. So when you see all 4 lined up, that is almost 90% you are seeing there. When you see all 4, strength, support or resistance, stochastic and RSI, and timing. All right. We are approaching that time. We have 20, 1 second more, 20 seconds more. Those of you that want to take this trade, if you hit 0.3 like me today, don't take it on your live account, take it on your demo account. Okay. So let me take this on my demo. That's USD JPY. All right. Take it for 5 minutes. Boom. All right. So that's it. Everything lined up, everything, including timing. So you've taken it, and that's it. All you need to do is take enough trade. If you're learning this thing, take like 30 trade, take 50. Don't take 5 or 10 and use that to judge. No. If you can take up to 100, do you know what you've done? You've developed your mental muscle. You've developed your eyes, your capacity. And if you can even take it on maybe one currency or two, good. If you can just sit on one, better. Because when you do it over a period on one currency, you get to understand that currency pair. Let's say you're doing it on GBP USD or Euro USD or USD JPY, you will understand it. And it will understand you. And that will also increase your rate of winning. So that is exactly how this strategy works. We've tested it. We've made some nice, decent 6 figures from it. That's myself. And I know people that have made 7 figures from it. So this year, I'm looking forward to us creating 7 figures from here, from this strategy. Okay. So that is the double blessing strategy 2.0. Any question, ladies and gentlemen? Any question? You want to ask? You want me to unmute you? Go ahead and raise your hand. I will unmute you. You want to type in on the chat session? You can do as well. Any question? Since there's no question, everything is clear today, right? So let me stop the recording.